Hey, love bugs, it's Roslynn back at you one more again. I hope everybody is doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome. And to my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family, as always, thank you so much for the love and support. It is truly, truly appreciated. So with that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please drop a line. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me. And if you feel like the videos just give you a good vibe and an uplift that you truly needed, please go ahead, give a thumbs up and share. It'll be greatly appreciated. And sending so much love and light towards everybody, to keep continue on your path, whether it's healing, whether it's, having confidence, faith, and patience within yourself, or you're just needing determination, resilience, or, just being fierce in everything you do. I'm sending a million times fold towards you. Anybody who's coming in to peep out anything with any negative energy or entities that you're trying to seek, destroy, block, or destroy anything that you're trying to do negative, I'm turning that back to sender. And the video I'm doing today is called, Twin Flame 101, Heyokas. You ask God, why you? He responds, why not you? He wants you to see the potential and the strength and power that you carry within yourself. That is so true. A lot of times we can go through different things, and it can be at that point where it just seems like your life is always constantly challenged. You're trying to push through, you're trying to persevere, you're trying to stay dedicated towards yourself, you try to keep moving on. And there's a lot of times where it will just like, it's a never ending battle with you, whether it's you're forgiving, there are more different things that'll come up to where, it'll be just like, how can I forgive this? Forgive it anyway. You're needing peace into your life. Anything that's coming in, where it tries to create resistance, you stand in your power and stand strong, because these are the different things that's really showing you, up under, everything. That's the reason why when we go through spiritual awakenings, this awakening part of the spirit, it's helping you acknowledge the knowledge that's already there. Anytime you listen to something, you read something, you get a spiritual chills, or all hairs raised up. That's not you learning something new. This is something that is making you remember who you are, what your purpose is, what did you come here to learn? What did you come here to teach? What did you come here to ultimately change? And those are the different things that's guiding you towards a higher purpose in your life. For these different things that takes place in your life, it can always be like, I'm constantly going through stuff. There's always some kind of battle that is not even mine. I'm having to do that. And there'll be just those different times when that happens and you have that frame of mind. It's telling you, hey, change the perspective of that. If this is not your war, you allow yourself to put down that sword, that gun, whatever you got to do, because that's not your battle. If you have cleared your slate, and they show you in so many different ways, you have cleared slates, you have cut cords, you have cleared your karma. You don't have anything else to worry about instead of focusing on you. There's a lot of different things that will take place into your life that really wants to take you off your path. There'll be different things that will happen. Different people will come into your life to try to distract you from everything that matters most into your life that you're really trying to establish. These are those things that's really showing you, when you finally get exactly there. And I just said that in the last video, and they're telling me to remind that, when you get to where you're getting to, you're going to understand why things were so hard. You're going to understand that you created to be that diamond, that you had added pressure into your life that created that diamond. You were already a diamond in a rough, but that mess is going to make you spit shine when you get finished. And you're going to understand that's where it's going to be to that point where you're going to be grateful for all the things you have gone through, good or bad, happy or sad. You're going to be able to benefit off of the reapings of everything that you have placed and sowed. You're putting good out. Double time gonna come back for you, especially if it's been hard for you. It's gonna add more weight to your life. These are the different things that's coming in, where there's so much stuff that's always trying to add another detour into your life, and you take it. If the universe is telling you, you prayed on it, they're telling you just go ahead and go and trust that experience. You go ahead and go and trust that experience. These are the different things that are taking place into your life, where you're learning so much more about yourself. You're remembering who you truly are. You're walking strongly in your power. You are being more transparent than you ever have before. And the most ultimate thing that you're staying unapologetic. You don't be apologizing for being true to yourself. You don't apologize for being strong within yourself. You never apologize for being transparent. You're not going out of your way to hurt anybody or anything like that. You're just projecting your light. You're doing what your purpose was to be able to show other people. I've gone through these different things. I've had so many setbacks. I had to allow myself to step back and do different things. It's just like prime example. I'm using a different format, and and I told people on the last video, if it seems like it's pixelated or whatever, as long as you can hear the message, that's all that's important. I have different things where it'll have me doing detours, and and I end up coming back on my different format and just being able to put that out, and it's just like, universe tells you to keep moving. Even if it takes, for the quality of the picture to go out a little bit, as long as you're stepping in your power and you're showing, you're not allowing different things to take place into your life to make you, doubt yourself, or just say that God is against you, or why he's allowing these things to happen. A lot of times he'll allow things to happen just to see how you're going to respond to it, just to see how, you're going to move forward, or are you going to move forward? These are the different things that takes place into your life where it's really proving, to God and yourself that you're seeing the potential that he has placed in you. He already set up here and put this potential in you when you were still in the twinkle of your dad's eye. These are the different things that he already had a game plan. Everything that you're going through was fated to happen anyway. Wherever you're at right now is exactly where you're supposed to be at. Even when you're going through the most chaotic situation, it's creating you to become a beast. Like when you get finished of going through whatever you're going through, you know what you're going through. And if you're going through different things where it's testing you, you're going to create a testimony. If there's any time that you have gone through something that was destroying you, it's going to bring you to your deliverance. If anybody made you a victim, or you made you feel like a victim, or made you feel like a villain, you're going to be vindicated. These are all the different things. Your life is a mess is going to create a message. You're going through all these different things that shows you so much confirmation to keep pushing. There's so much stuff that's right now is just trying to see how bad do you really want it. Are you going to allow the enemy to stop you? No. Are you going to allow the enemy to scare you to stop telling your truth? No. Are you going to keep persevering even when you don't know where it's in you? Yes. And these are the different things we're showing you. You are really putting a strong definition on what a warrior is supposed to be. These are the different things that'll take place in life where it's really truly teaching you to be resilient, stand strong, be consistent with yourself, be dedicated. You are your own walking advertisement of a billboard, and you stand strong for that. You just don't know who gets inspired by your testimony of what you experienced in your life. The truth. You're going to have different things that's going to come in where people going to throw dirt on your name. They're going to try to make it seem like everything that you come out your mouth is projecting a lie. And it'll be those different times where there'll be the right energy that'll come in and know that you're speaking a whole vibe of truth. It's just like, I don't know who've been listening to them or what they've been saying, but I know what I heard. And I know this, this is showing me the different things that I've gone through that I can really relate to whatever that person is going through. But it gives me confirmation if I can see them go through that and they're telling me how bad, things got for them, how bad, people turn their back on them, how bad the enemy was on them like that, and they still kept going. That shows me I can still keep moving no matter how God and universe is guiding you in some kind of way. And it's just like, I'm not religious. I'm just very spiritual, but there'll be so many different things that comes into my perspective, and I'm guided to be able to tell other people to do the same thing. We're all fighting a war of our own. There's always a chapter in our own personal memoir. We don't speak out loud. There's a lot of demons that we face within ourselves, And those are the different things where it's telling you everything that you have gone through, everything that, breaks you down is going to build you up. Everything that's tearing away from you is like building up in truth. Before it could have been your whole life was a lie. I know what mine was a lie and a whole lie and a half. It continues to where people want to produce of it being a lie. But then I still stand in my truth and not going to allow that. I know what my experience is. No matter what people's opinions is about mine, I carry heavy receipts. And on top of that, whatever their opinions are about my life, is not going to change my experience. My life has really been traumatized and being very drastic, to where I'm still going through different things, but I'm not allowing that to stop me. This is a whole new year, and just being able to say, now I'm starting a whole new book. This is what brought me on my journey from the last 6-7 years. I said in April 21st, it'll be, 7 years I've been going through, the different things that I've gone through in life, and I said, I don't place that even on the enemies that placed me in my situation. I would never do that. But I can say it was very beneficial towards my life. Even if there's a lot of things that was stolen from me, a lot of things that I missed out on, it'll be those different things where, if God made it that way, it had to happen that way. And I have to not be, resentful or have any kind of regret. These are the different things that unfolded in my life the way it was supposed to, in the way, God designed that for my path of purpose. But I allowed myself to keep going, different things, there'll be days that are not good. There'll be days that are great, and those are the different days when they're great, you enjoy yourself, you don't take it for granted. And then when you have those bad days, you have to allow yourself to keep reminding yourself, this is not going to always be like that. You don't know what these bad days are putting together for you in something in a big way that you don't see. There's always something going on behind the scenes that God, our universe, our ancestors, spirit guides, our archangels, you don't know what's going on behind the scenes and what's taking place into our lives. But it's just, the fact is, they want us to be able to trust whatever they're doing. Being able to trust whatever we got going on for you. We know things may be hard. We know you're tired. We know that you're frustrated. We know your burdens. We know the different things that's taking place that you don't know what's going on. But that doesn't mean these things we can't make it right for you. And they're doing that. Universe and God and angels and stuff is working overtime to make your crooked straight, to make your wrong right. Make your darkness come to light. All these different things is taking place into your life. So when God has put you on this path right now, or he's put you on a path where it's been very hard for you, it's been very grueling, it's really demanded a lot out of you. Trust and believe it's going to create something within you that you needed to really be able to see within yourself. There's going to be different days that you're going to have different times of situations. You may have to take 3 steps back. It reminds me of a post that I seen when I just came across on my photo album, where it says, be okay with downgrading to prepare for an upgrade. And I like that. You have to be able to do that. And I might use that as content too. But you have to prepare yourself to be able to downgrade just to prepare for an ultimate upgrade. Because it was just like, it's like with my format, it gets distorted at times or maybe pixelated. But then it was just like, am I going to allow that to stop me? Is it going to allow, am I going to allow that to stop for the message that I'm guided to be able to do? No. These are the different things that take place where, I can be able to push it out, long as you get the message and it really helps you the way it helps me. That's all, that's all that matters. When I'll be able to get right, I'll be able to do that. But until then, hey, it is what it is. But I hope you were able to resonate with the content, y'all. Whatever you're going through right now, just keep pushing. Don't give up on yourself. Don't sleep on yourself. Stay woke. Sometimes the darkest times create the brightest moments. You just really don't know. But just keep going. You never want to be filled with regret because you gave up on it. You never really know. The moment you gave up, you don't realize you were right there at that door. So you keep going. The devil's tactics is not going to get you down. If God picked you for this purpose, he holds a purpose for your power. And just like you have a power within your purpose. So I hope you were able to resonate with that. Like I always said, I leave my contact information in the description box below. It's all about spiritual networking, being able to understand your purpose on a deeper, on a deeper level, or understanding why things unfolded the way it did. It's leading you towards a purpose you may not even know you were going to be taking. So, I love to be able to help other people in that, whatever we speak on, whether it's just somebody you just need to talk to or just need to have somebody hear you out. I understand that, especially when, you don't want people judging you. You don't want people looking at you different, but it makes you feel good when you can be that person that, you can be able to talk to somebody where they understand where I'm coming from. They ain't gonna think I'm crazy, they ain't gonna judge me or whatever, blah, blah, blah. I'm not that type of person. All I say is, as long as you ain't, you ain't harming animals, you ain't touching little kids, you ain't pushing old folks down the daggone stairs, we can help. Ain't no judgment there at all. It's just to be able to help out. Whatever we speak on is confidential, and I help out the best way I can. And even check out my my community section of my video, my channel, and it has different podcasts as well as my posts. It's the same thing. It's only the same content, but it's not the same thing. I know a lot of people put their videos in podcast form, but no, it's just different content, different titles, but it's just under the Heyoka Empath voyage, or whatever you want to call it, experience. So, much love to y'all. Oh yes, and if you feel generous enough to drop a donation, Cash App is there as well. And even through social distancing, make sure you give out love, light, positivity, words, vibes, frequencies. You never know, all those things really take somebody a long way. And just because you're doing that to help other people, and you're doing it for a positive intake or a positive vibe, hey, it'll take you even further. So, please be safe and responsible at every single thing you do. And I wish you a most prosperous, abundant, life that you possibly can ever have or even ever imagine. So I'm sending that towards you a million times fold. Never stay asleep. Devil sees your potential as well as your light, and he will do anything to discourage that or make you doubt yourself. You stay woke. Don't never sleep on yourself. So much love. I say shalom, namaste, God bless, peace.